a center and that you cannot have DeAndre Ayton on the roster, but you give that all up for a guy who played 5 games last year. Like, you don't know if he's going to be healthy. And even when he is, sure, he's like a double-double, but like, you're giving up all that flexibility for someone who's like barely like a top 10 center in the league. He's probably closer to being outside of that than he is being inside of the top 10. Like, I would have been perfectly fine if you would have given up a first-round pick and if you had a second-round pick and like DeAndre Ayton for Daniel Gafford. Like, you don't need great center play with Luka Doncic. He made the finals with Derek Lively and again, Daniel Gafford. Like, you don't need great center play, and you're still not getting great center play. You're just getting okay center play. And you're giving up all of your flexibility with draft capital. You give that up, and then not only do you have this terrible move, but you then go and you spend money on things that just don't make sense. Sandro Mamukelashvili, that's cool, right? 4 years, 52, about what you could expect for him to get. Quentin Grimes, 4 years, 60, again, what you could expect for him to get. And then Collin Sexton, 2 years, 19, again, about what you could expect for him to get on the open market. But the problem is that now your starting small forward for next year is Jake LaRavia. You don't have a forward. I mean, your center group now is DeAndre Ayton, who picked up his player option. He's going to be like a backup. Walker Kessler. And are you putting Sandro Mamukelashvili at your power forward? Who is your small forward? Luka? Like, Luka Doncic at your small forward does not work because when you do that, you're going to have a guard who likely won't be a great defender. And if that's the case, the guard you're putting out there, Quentin Grimes, he's an okay defender, but he's not Marcus Smart. You have no defense. You have barely any size. You have barely any players who can fit next to Luka. And like Collin Sexton, fine guard, cannot play defense, right? Quentin Grimes, perfectly fine guard, suited as a bench option, but for $15 million? I would have preferred you put that money back in to go get Luke Kennard and Marcus Smart instead of going for Quentin Grimes. I mean, this offseason sucks. Like, this is the offseason that is fireable, in my opinion. This is an offseason where, if I'm Luka Doncic, I'm not coming back to this team